WPBF 25 News at 9 starts with breaking news.
Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us for WPBF 25 News at 9. I'm Erin Guy.
And I'm Stephen Graves. We start with that breaking news. I want to get back to the outage that we've been telling you about since 4:30 in the morning. The cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike suffering a major outage.
That's right. This is an outage and impacted businesses around the world. We're talking airlines, transportation, banks, security. The company said the outage is from an issue with the latest update. CrowdStrike is working to find out what exactly officially happened. Now, you may be wondering, okay, what is CrowdStrike? We too were wondering that this morning.
So according to their website, CrowdStrike is an American cybersecurity company that provides cloud-based online security solutions. Its software is used by some of the largest players in cloud services, including Microsoft Windows, which suffered the biggest hit by this. The company's website says CrowdStrike, quote, protects and enables the people, processes, and technologies that drive modern enterprise. CrowdStrike secures the most critical areas of risk, endpoints, and cloud workloads, identity, and data to keep customers ahead of today's adversaries and stop breaches. That's according to their website. It's the world's only AI native security operations centers platform that consolidates security tools and data. A lot happening there, but CrowdStrike's CEO has released a statement saying the company is working with customers, saying this is not a security incident or cyber attack, that the issue has been identified and isolated, and that a fix has been deployed. That statement released at almost 6 in the morning.
That's right. And in this statement on X, Microsoft said that CrowdStrike is communicating to its customers directly through their support portal, and they also have a blog post providing more information. Meanwhile, the White House responding this morning, they're saying that they're also looking into the disruption caused by Friday morning's cyber outage that has hit airlines, businesses around the world.
And speaking of airlines, let's get a check of our local airport because we've been reporting issues there. Flights delayed earlier, ground stops as well at many airlines, but most are reopened.
Yeah, so that's kind of the good news that we're looking at, but it doesn't mean there's not delays. Let's go to Josie Carbonari at Palm Beach International Airport. Josie, I'm looking behind you. I'm familiar with PBIA, and those are pretty long lines for that airport.
Yeah, I have to say that the Delta airline line is the longest that we've seen. It's grown actually within the last hour or two since we last spoke. You can see they've changed the line now. It wraps around almost like a U because it's so long. That way it doesn't block other entrances to the other airlines and the check-in counters. But we're being told this is happening because they're having to do everything manually at this point. They're unable to fully access their system, they're telling me. So the only way to get these passengers through is to do things manually. That way they can get through TSA and then onto their flights. A lot of these folks, though, having many delays with their flights, and they're learning about this as they arrived here to the airport this morning.
Supposed to have a flight out of here at 7 a.m., but now my flight's supposed to take off at 10, so delayed by about 3 hours.
Well, I mean, I think they could make an announcement. Everyone's sitting here going, what's happening?
And airlines across the country impacted this morning include American, United, Delta, Allegiant, and Frontier. People traveling are being encouraged to check with your airline. And we're told, again, this is a very fluid situation. Of course, as things develop, we'll have all the latest both on air and online right here on WPBF 25 News. Reporting live from Palm Beach International Airport, I'm Josie Carbonari, WPBF 25 News.
Thanks. You feel for those passengers, normally when the weather delay or something like that happens.
Kind of makes sense, right?
Yeah.
This is hard to comprehend almost.
It is, and it's widespread. South Florida airports have released some statements on the outage and how it's affected travel across South Florida.
Yeah, so here's a statement from Fort Lauderdale Hollywood Airport. They are saying that there are major delays and impacts to departures and arrivals. You can see that right there. Miami International Airport pretty much saying the exact same thing. They also released a statement about an hour ago saying that operations with CBP are being impacted. So that means international passenger arrivals are currently being processed manually and at a much slower pace. So talking about customs there is going to be an issue, definitely some delays. All right, we want to bring in our traffic anchor, Yasmin Julmis. Busy morning for you as well. You've been, because transportation has really been at the forefront of this, you've been in contact with Brightline. I know you've made some progress there and with Tri-Rail.
Yes, so it looks like all the Brightline trains are on time. Same deal with Tri-Rail. I just heard back from them. They tell me that that this is not impacting their trains this morning. Now, I have also reached out to some of the public transit systems in our area as well. So St. Lucie County ART buses are running, but they have some delays. I just spoke with the manager there. He tells me that they're not running via their computer system. They're actually using papers for their 8 routes this morning.
So they've had some disruptions.
They've had disruptions, and they say that they print out paperwork like this for situations just like this, like what we're seeing this morning. So their big buses are running, their door-to-door buses are running, but they can't schedule any door-to-door services because they can't access that part of the system. Also on the Treasure Coast, I'm still waiting to hear back from the Marty bus, which is the public transit system for them. Go Line, which is for Indian River County, they say that everything is running smoothly. Same deal with PalmTran.
All right, we've got you covered, Yasmin. Of course, on top of this, from the Treasure Coast down to the Palm Beaches, thank you so much. And our reporters are out there getting reaction on the street this morning. You know, maybe your local coffee shop or gas station might have been affected. We're hearing about those widespread impacts, Caleb.
Yeah, Caleb, you've made so. What are you seeing out there? Caleb, you've got a lot going on. What have you found out?
Well, let's be honest, this situation, this outage has impacted even the simplest morning routines like getting a cup of coffee. This Starbucks that's right behind my shoulder, they still, as of 9 o'clock this morning, can't do online mobile orders. And that's the same situation for Starbucks all across the country. Now, of course, this isn't a major issue like flight cancellations or even a delay at the doctor's office, but customers here at this Starbucks in Palm Beach Gardens were caught by surprise when I told them the reason behind the outage.
That's the thing about technology and so many things, that it's all connected, and when one thing goes wrong, everything gets screwed up.
Now, earlier this morning, gas stations were, of course, another culprit of this outage. I called around a dozen right here in Palm Beach County. While none of them had issues right now, a few I did talk to did have trouble with their card readers when the issue initially started much earlier this morning. Of course, we'll keep you updated as the day goes along, and we'll let you know if we see any normal daily routines affected. For now, we're live in Palm Beach Gardens. Caleb Califano, WPBF 25 News.
Caleb, thanks. On top of things since 4 this morning, we appreciate it. Well, let's talk about 911 emergency operations. Thankfully, those seem to be working right now from the Treasure Coast down to the Palm Beaches, and hospitals also up and running. As you heard Caleb say, gas stations mostly seem to be okay right now. The Cleveland Clinic, Indian River County can take calls, but can't make calls. This is all from the operator. We're hoping for official statement as the morning goes on. Of course, we'll keep you updated, but for now, we